Go on. Prime time, man. Salute. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Let's go. That boy Drew was happening. Ain't nothing but a piece of paper, man. It's jazz. Shot. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Get up there. Let's go. Shall we get some? Get up there, girl. Let's go. Go. Girl. Girl. Let's go.
All those losses under your skin. I know you've been through more than me. Still, you don't let my body see. You carry it all alone, like you got no place called home. But I see through the walls you made, every crack, every break, let it fall on me. You don't gotta all the pain you hide. You don't gotta hold it through. I'll stay right even when it hurts. You don't gotta all the pain you hide. You don't gotta hold it through. I'll stay right even when it hurts. Even through your Maybe you gotta fight this fight every day. Maybe you gotta fight this fight every day. All alone, like you got no place called home. But I see through the walls you made, every crack, every break, let it fall on me. You don't gotta all the pain you hide. You don't gotta hold it through. I'll stay right even when it hurts. You don't gotta all the pain you hide. You don't gotta hold it through. I'll stay right even when it hurts. Even through your Maybe you gotta fight this fight every day. Maybe you gotta fight this fight every day. All alone, like you got no place called home. But I see through the walls you made, every crack, every break, let it fall on me. You don't gotta all the pain you hide. You don't gotta hold it through. I'll stay right even when it hurts. You don't gotta all the pain you hide. You don't gotta hold it through. I'll stay right even when it hurts. Even through your All those losses.
Crucial 808.
Morning. Salute. Every day is a personal battle in our own life. Jesus is you.
Crucial 808. Crucial 808.
Where have you been? 'Cause I never see you out. Are you hiding from me? Somewhere in the
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure. Hey, Dion, what's happening?
Crucial 808.
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that show.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man. I used to, I used to do 1,000 sit-ups in one set. It used to be my daily routine because at the point in time, I couldn't run. My knee and all from surgery, I couldn't run. So I started doing sit-ups. Why?
Every morning,
Walker said,
say over and over to yourself, do it
because
now.
Walker said that he does, I think it was like 3,000 sit-ups a day, right? So I didn't necessarily start off with doing a large amount of sit-ups. Started like doing 100, and then the next set would be 90, then 70, then and then I just continued to do 100 sets of 100 until I could do 200, so on and so forth. So, I was locking in, and I'm saying all of that. By the time I got to doing 1,000 sit-ups in one set, which would take me about 23 minutes, the same amount of time it takes me to go through this daily ab routine, right? I only had the little two bumps at the top. And I'm doing 1,000 sit-ups, 20 sit-ups, and I'm not seeing no results, right? So when I started doing the science behind it, so my core was strong. My core was strong, but I didn't have the visuals to show. So after doing research and working at it over years, I gave up. Because I was like, man, in my mind, I was like, I'll never get that. I'll never have a 6-pack, right? So I finally was like, you know what? I hit this point where I said, man, if I don't do nothing else, and I'm going to get in the best shape I've ever been in my life at least once. And that's kind of where I made that transition to really focusing and make that life change. Now, so when I started doing my research and stuff, started finding out, okay, little tips, tricks, and whatnot. So then I built this little routine, and I broke it down to why I do these variations. But as soon as I committed doing this routine every day, matches, bow, ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this like this is the only way to do it or whatnot, but I passed this around to, man, double digits, well into the double digits, and it's all had the same effect. But let me break down a little bit of it for you. So the wheel, I got the wheel from three main characters, three main people. I started working the wheel behind C.C. Fletcher, Floyd Mayweather, and Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at all of them in their core, in their, you know, when they in their tip top, it's you know, it's hidden, right? So C.T. Fletcher said he'll never do sit-ups, he hate core, whatever. When he was powerlifting, had a big old gut and the whole nine, right? But then all of a sudden they started bodybuilding. Boom, abs. C.T. Fletcher, how you get them damn abs, bro? You know what I'm saying? How you get that? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't like doing core at all. You know what I'm saying? So I was scouring and whatnot, looking through the, you know, trying to find how to see these Fletcher just all of a sudden pop up. And you got them abs like that. And I finally found this video. And C.C. Fletcher broke it down. He say, man, look, I never do core. I mean, for sit-ups, crunches and stuff. So I'm like, if you're not doing crunches, you ain't doing sit-ups, then how you get the abs, bro? He said that he works the wheel 20 minutes a day. Every day he works the wheel 20 minutes a day. Floyd Mayweather, that's part of his daily routine, working the wheel. Who else? Oh yeah, Roy Jones, the chicken chaser. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones used to help part of Roy Jones training. It's chasing chickens. You know, but they all work the wheel. So that was part of the reason I committed to the wheel. But it was other people that influenced me, but those are the main influences. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Doing that core routine, the whole core routine, every day. I'm talking about
I got Mike.
I'm telling when I say abs poking through your shirt. Abs poking through your shirt. Yeah. But now, and I'm being serious. I'm not saying no joke. But the power is in the consistency all around. And this ball right here that I have in my hands, it's a 20-pound ball. 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I only use it for my core. That core routine that I do. You know what I'm saying? And like when you gotta balance yourself on that section where you swing the legs. You should do it every day. I do it consistently every day. And by me doing it every day, I don't have to worry about my abs. I don't have to worry about my abs. It don't matter. It's good. It doesn't matter. But so if you committed to that, bro, or just wanted to try it out, man, it's something to try out, bro. You know, you know, you might like it, you might not. You know, I tell you what, it's tedious. That it is. It's tedious because I do it every day. You know what I'm saying? I do it every day. But by me doing it every day, bro, I don't even have to think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah. Oh, and another reason, and another reason I do the abs first is because it intensifies everything. And you know, as you work it, like when you do the pull-ups, I know you feel it. Like, you know, you feel it in your core. When you're doing push-ups, you work in your core. You know, dips, core, when you're doing all of that. So it just, to me, it just increases the burn on the midsection. And then, come on, girl, let's go. Come on, shot, let's go. Come, come. Get your butt up there. Come on, let's go. I ain't got time. Let's go. Get up there. Go. Michelle, get your butt up there. Yeah. Gotta do the housing, man. But another reason I do the core at the beginning was because when I made that commitment to say, hey, I'm gonna get in the best shape I've been in my life. This was years ago, you know. I would always put the abs on my midsection at the end of the workout. And the end of the workout come around, I'll be like, I'll half do it, half-ass do it, or be like, I'll get to it tomorrow. And then I did that for a few weeks, and I was like, all right, I you know, and then at the same time, I'm so, you know, you might be drained after the workout, doing pull-ups or whatever you're doing. So if I was trying to work the meal, man, my shoulders, my arms are depleted of energy, you know, the muscles are drained or whatnot, and I'm not being able to get everything that I need from it. So by me putting the core at the beginning, I could focus, get that done and over with, and, you know, build my strength and muscle endurance after the fact, you know. And also, you know, when your legs give out and your upper body give out, your core is what carries you. You know, that's the how can I say it? That's the transition from the power from your toes to, you know, to your shoulders, to your fingertips. You know, it's all in your core. You know, you swinging the bat. You know, you swinging from back. You know, baseball. You know, it's all, you know, it comes from the feet. You know, the power comes up, but it's all in the core. You know what I'm saying? From your leg, you know, foot placement, all of that. But the core is your balance. You know, yeah. So and when I started focusing on the core, I started getting stronger all around. Yeah. All right. It's game time. Oh, yeah, no. Mind you, this very time last year is when I started working out live on the live. But, you know, at that point in time, it was like somebody else's show. I was just sitting, you know. And during the show, I was like, shoot, because I've been talking about it. You know, everybody is always talking and not walking. So I started working out, you know, in the background. So you see me in the background. And I had to pull up some of the videos. So. But this time last year, I was like 255. Good. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. And, you know, and I'm only saying that because doing that core routine and the whole nine, that's all I did. Nothing. It's nothing special. It's just the same thing every day. Every day. Yeah.
I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure.
Hey,
I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
Hey, B, line them up. Salute. That's big, bro. That's what's up. That boy say 3,050. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Hey, man. Beast it through it, boy. Hey, salute. That's big, y'all. Hey, man. Hey, I'm proud of you, bro. Straight up. Hey, that's big, bro. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, the journey, the mindset, the whole nine, everything that you had to do, you already know it. You know it. Hey, salute.
Hey, yo, Mills. Hey, yo, Mills. Hey, yo, Mills.
Yeah, man. Hitting that amount of push-ups is a journey, you know. It's a journey. And you know, along that journey, you'll understand.
I got my cue. I got my show.
No matter how physically strong you get, the stronger you get, the stronger your mentality gets. And your mind will be always over matter. Always. I bet you couldn't tell that boy discipline nothing right now as far as what he can and can't do. You know what I'm saying?
I got my cue. I got my show. I got my cue. I got my show. I got my cue. I got my show. I got my cue. I got my show.
Thank God that's so. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be so strenuous or something. But what you do outside of the workout counts. You know, what you do outside of your process. If you have goals, you know, based on performance, what you do outside of you performing affects how you perform. It's a 360 deal. 360 deal. Yeah. 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 Let's ask you for me to cash a check right now. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, John, what's happening, bro? Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Crucial 808. Crucial 808. He smiles at me, and my knees feel weak.
Take down.
I watch him die. Girl, you to me. He smiles at me, and my knees feel weak. I watch him die. Girl, you to me.
Let's go. Let's go.
I got Mikey. I got my show.
Paul, what's happening, bro? Good morning.
Time is running up.
Rocket, what's happening?
might keep with that for sure. See the cook.
Gotta grab this charge real quick. Hold it. Never mind. Never mind. Let's start charging. All right. Let's rock it up.
I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure.
whole bunch of stuff to do today. Let's go.
I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure.
Hey, Empress, how you doing? Rest day it is.
I got Mikey with that for sure.
Boy.
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
Oh, peace. Good morning.
this one, Melody. Hey, yo, Chris.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We get it in, man.
Mikey with that show. I got Mikey with that show.
The poorest way to face life is to face it with a sneer. There are many men who feel
Close your eyes. Don't understand me, don't ask why. Can I feel it? My heart belongs to me.
I got Mikey with that show.
cook, huh? Hey, B, line them up.
Let's go.
See the cook.
Slow.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Man, we almost done. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Salute, salute. Hey, got a new member. Salute, Jesse. Salute, Jesse. Appreciate it. Hey, man.
You're too loud. You're making too much noise.
Yeah, man, we
The
just
loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I tell you.
grinding these burpees out, man. I've been slacking. And you know, sometimes you just gotta go through it, you know. Gotta go on and go through it. The only flex that I have, man, throughout all these workouts is I have taken care of myself on the nutrition tip to the point to where you guys don't ever see me drink water or pause for a hydration break. You know, mind you, these last few days, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, mind you, these last few days, I would say a week, I have been slacking on my nutrition. It shows physically and visually, you know, at least in my eyes. I know it. I mean, this is what I was talking about before, man. You don't necessarily want people to tell you, you know, hey, you need to go harder. When in your mind, you know when you cut yourself short. For me, this time of year is my fall off season. This is the season where I start slacking, thinking, you know what I'm saying, everything's all good. And, you know, I've had some life issues where sometimes I get into that boo-hoo poor me type deal. You know, man, when we putting in this work, when we going on our process, we going through it, right? It's so easy to find that little pocket of comfort, you know? Just because you have a routine doesn't mean that you have to get so comfortable in the routine that there is no, you know, push. Just a little, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you, hey, how you doing? Sometimes you just gotta push yourself just a little bit, you know? Sometimes you just gotta, because, you know, doing the routine is not, sometimes it just ain't enough. You know, but at the end of the day, the power is within the routine. But how many times do you, you know, find a little routine, something that you used to doing normally, and you know for a fact you can go just a little bit harder, you know, but in everybody else's eyes, you doing your thing. In everybody else's eyes, you doing your thing. And it's no different than we being children and like you falling, you know, as an infant child, and you got your mother and your father, and you fall and you scrape your knee or whatever it is. You really not tripping. But when you look at your mother, she like, oh, and then you start going into that sad mode. Poor me. Then your dad, you look at your dad be like, you fine. And whichever one you gravitate towards is the one that you gon', you know, your mindset. It's a mindset, right? So with that being said, if you were to fall, you the one who really know if you hurt or not. You know, same thing in your progress and your process. You know, just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should do it just to get it over with. You know, just to get it over with. the struggles in the routine is pushing yourself. You know, it's always a push. And you always pushing yourself to the max. Like if you, like for example, there's no way on this planet Earth you gonna wake up and be 100% every single day. You just not. So when you pushing yourself to the max from a workout perspective, it might not be physical. Your push to the max might be mental today. It might just be mental today. Your push to the max might be like, I had to literally struggle to get myself out of bed. You know what I'm saying? I had to force myself and talk myself into coming in to work out. And then, even though I BS through the workout, I still got it done. That was your mental, that was your challenge. That was you pushing it to 100%. Because if you didn't push it, you know, you wouldn't have did it at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, and then it'll be days where you wake up and you firing on all cylinders. You just 100%, like you really 100%. Then you pushing it to the max physically. That's your day that you pushing it to the max physically. You know, sometimes we got sore aches, pains, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna continue to say this. You beat and batter yourself in practice so you don't bleed during the war. If you consistently working on your body or having a routine where you slowly pushing yourself, you know, to consistently have small little goals that lead to big, you know what I'm saying, big time, lifetime accomplishments. And it's all little small goals, right? Those are the things that become easy in a routine. Because you're doing it on a regular basis, right? You pushing yourself and finding something to overcome on a regular basis. Now, how does that bleed over into life? How does that bleed over into outside of that little routine that you have created? Well, example, this dude Discipline came through the chat earlier, and he said, I think he said yesterday, he did 3,050 push-ups. I don't know if he did that for the first time or whatever, but whatever it is, that is a major accomplishment to him, and it's definitely worth a salute. 3,050 push-ups in a day ain't no small feat. It's no small feat. But let's think about what he had to do to get from point A to point B. What did you have to do to get from point A to point B? You see what I'm saying? So if he has the mindset and he have pushed himself to do 3,050 push-ups in a day, what can't he do? What can't he do? You understand what I'm saying? In life, what is it that he cannot do? You can't tell him nothing. Because he has beat and battered himself in practice so he doesn't bleed during the war. No, he might not be the strongest man in the world. He might not have the best this or that, but you can't tell him nothing. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Do not let anybody tell you what you can and can't do when you the one putting in the work. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do when you the one putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yeah. So it's like the power is in you finding a way to continue, even though you want to quit. You know what I'm saying? That's the power. And within that, it's going to be plenty of ways that you're going to want to quit. The pressure might be too much. You might be breathing too hard and the workout is strenuous. That might make you want to quit. You might not have got enough sleep and the bed feels so good. That might make you want to quit. These are all little small challenges and everything that we got to deal with on a regular basis. But you beat and battle yourself in practice. You do not bleed during the war. So that's how it can bleed over into your real life. So if he wanted to accomplish something in life, the odds are more in his favor than not. Because I can tell you this, when you get down there, if somebody gonna take on the challenge to do 3,000 push-ups in a day, that is a lonely journey. That is a journey where you're gonna have to find yourself, you're gonna have to find a way, you're gonna have to be creative, you're gonna learn your body. You'll learn your body. You'll learn that no matter how big you get, no matter how cut you get, no matter how powerful you get, that your mind is going to always have one over your body. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how strong you are. Your mind is always stronger. You see what I'm saying? I forgot who said that quote, but it said, if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't. So that's the whole deal out of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you you can't do this when you're willing to put in that work. Imagine somebody right now, one of y'all saying, hey, you know what? I'm about to just start doing push-ups and I'm gonna work my way up to 1,000 push-ups a day. How many people just randomly will say you can't do that? How many people randomly just say what you can and can't do? You know what I'm saying?
I got Mike.
But see, when you realize that they don't control you are the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. Captain of your fate and master of your soul. You know what I'm saying? You control the ship. They said that nobody could run a 4-minute mile. They said it was humanly impossible. Humanly impossible. Until somebody ran a 4-minute mile. And when people can see that somebody ran a 4-minute mile, and I'm talking about 4 minutes flat, now all of a sudden you have trickles of people just running 4-minute miles, breaking that mold. Sometimes we need to see these things to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to say, I was talking about that yesterday. You know, sometimes, you know, especially in hard times or whatnot, or your struggles, or you trying to find a way to get over that hump that you just can't get over. When you see somebody else in that same situation and you see how they handle that situation, it might give you all the courage, all the will in the world to be like, I can do it too.
I got Mikey with that.
How many people have told me you can't work out 7 days a week? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't work out 7 days a week. You can't do the same thing every day. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do when you're the one willing to put in the work. Now, just because they telling me I can't do it, and just because I do it, doesn't make it right and doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it my process. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was sitting up here trying to tell you or preach to you everything, like what I do, you have to do to get, you know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. And I'm always going to stress this. And I'm always going to say this. Some people ask, hey, what's the best exercise to do? Or what's the best, weightlifting or whatever the case may be. Listen.
I got Mikey with that.
The exercise that you thoroughly enjoy is the best exercise you should do. Period. Now, within that, I would always say, try to find that exercise that benefits your entire body the most. But trust me, If you just wanted to do push-ups, you wanted to max out, like discipline maxed out, and I don't know if that's all discipline do. He might do a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you just wanted to max out like that, trust me, you will get more benefit doing that, enjoying that, than trying to do a whole bunch of stuff that you just thoroughly hate. So the best exercise that you thoroughly enjoy is the best exercise you should do. But like I say, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not your, what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor. I'm not any of that. But I do know this, even if that exercise is just a starter for you, just so you can create a routine, because you love that exercise so much, enough to where you be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I can get in there and do this because I thoroughly enjoy this. And that gets the ball rolling to you consistently creating a routine. That's the best exercise you should do for that time period. Like, we make a lot of unnecessary obstacles. When everything's just so, life is simple. Life is simple. It's really simple. And the ones that I have noticed, and this is just in my studies, and it might be through my eyes and just what I am looking for. That's why it's always good to have these conversations and talk to other people, because they see different things. But the most successful people that I know, and I'm not talking about like overnight success. I'm not talking about overnight success. I'm not talking about just came up with an idea and then all of a sudden somebody bought it and they rich or whatever. I'm talking about the ones that have been successful and maintain that level of success, out of the way of trouble, out of the way of all the mess, are the ones that have the most simplest life in the world. We have all this entertainment, all this stuff surrounded by us, and it makes our life complicated. You know what I'm saying? It makes our life complicated. Sincerely, it just makes our life complicated. How much workout equipment do you need? Huh? You know what I'm saying? How much workout equipment do you need? Hello? You know what I'm saying? These things make our life complicated. You know what I'm saying? What kind of supplements do you need? What kind of supplements do you need? You know what I'm saying? How much money do you need to spend? You know what I'm saying? Like, life is simple, right? And even I can't stress how much the power is within the routine. I just can't stress it enough. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody has the luxury to have a consistent routine. You know what I'm saying? Life is life. You got to do what you got to do for the time being. I don't know, but if you have the opportunity, if you have the will, if you have the press to create a routine and stick to it, that's when everything can start to balance in a life that's in balance. But hey, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But yeah, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. You the one putting in the work. That's the bottom line. Like, there's nothing perfect about my reps. Like, I'm not the guy that you should be trying to study for form. If people scour that and try to look into that or whatnot, I'm not that guy. But if you can find You know, the power from the motivation, the consistency, the discipline. You'll see me fall short. You'll see me show up extra late sometimes. You'll see me do, you know, talk my way out of it. Burn my mouth too much like I'm doing now. All that stuff, man. But at the same time, I'm going to show up and go through the process. And, you know how they say, like, you know, don't, you know, there's all, you got to start now. Today is the day, you know, going through the process and sometimes you just got to go through the motion, period. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You ain't got it in you. You're not 100%. You're not going to be 100% every day. But, you know, there's always tomorrow, you know, and I'm not saying that like tomorrow is promised, but what I'm saying is you did what you could do today. You know what I'm saying? You did exactly what you could do today. It would be different if you tuck your head under the covers and just went back to sleep. But you got up, you put your feet on the ground. You might have fallen short working for your goal versus falling short not working for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a thought process of mine, and take it with a grain of salt. You know, take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, man, coming up on the end, just starting to BS on these burpees. Just got a minute left, minute 30 left, minute 30 seconds. But yeah, man, just an hour and 20 on the burpees, man. I'm getting a little pudgy, and it fall out. See, sometimes I gotta snap out of it. Sometimes you gotta snap yourself out of it. You know? Yeah. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Stay the course, sis. Stay the course, sis. Stay the course, bro. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you'll be putting yourself in cruise control, which is good. Because it's better than falling off. But you always have to press yourself and push just a little bit. Don't get too comfortable, because that's the cousin of you know, falling off. That's the cousin of like reverse, going in the back, going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Going backwards. You ain't going forward anymore. You're not even holding your spot. Everything's moving. Yeah. But yeah, man. Salute to the work. Salute to the work, man. Another day done. Another day done, man. You know? Like I say, man, every day is not gonna be a good day. Not every day is every day you're not gonna be 100%. That is guaranteed. And everybody, you know, and you know, you can't tell me that you show up to work, you know, 100% every day. But the deal is the work still has to be done. And even though we'll be sitting up there forcing ourselves to go to handle this business because we got to pay these bills, and it is, and you know, it's what it is. We put in that work. We kind of we don't do that for ourselves. You don't want to show, you know, you don't want to show up for yourself, and you don't show up for yourself. You don't want to show up to work, but you got to show up to work. You have to keep those type of same mindsets, man. Because I can tell you, man, there's days where I'm working out and I feel like I'm dreaming. I don't even feel like I still feel like I'm asleep. Yeah. But I always feel better when I'm done. I
always feel better when it's done and over with, man. Just like now. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy it's over with. Ain't that right, son? Ain't that right, boy? Yeah. Come on, son. Come on, boy. Come on. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, man. Come on, son. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Yeah, man. Dogs be rocking with me, man. Yeah, they rock with me. Michelle, what's up, girl? Come here. Come on. They be patient with me, man. But hey, man, much love. You know, it's you versus you. You know, this is your, you know, whatever your process is, that's what it's gonna be. But you know what you gotta do. You know if you cut yourself short, it ain't. You know if you cut yourself short. You know if you can go hard. You know, and you know that it becomes a cancer. It starts to become a regular routine. Consistently cutting ourselves short. It takes 2 to 3 days to create a routine. It takes 2 to 3 days to break a routine. You know, if you fall short today, don't fall short tomorrow. That's it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. But hey, man, you know, I've been talking too much. Hey, but I got nothing but love, man, for everybody who's on the grind. Every day is not gonna be your day, but if you can find a way through it, man, I promise you're gonna be stronger than you were yesterday. It just is what it is, man. Sleep with the giants, wake with the monsters, eat with the lions. Master your fate and captain of your soul. And I will be in here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Back in here like I left my wallet and keys. You know what I'm saying? Can't go nowhere without them. But hey, much love. All the respect in the world, man. Love yourself, respect yourself, and stop sleeping on yourself. You got the power. You know what I'm saying? You got it. I'm out. Hey.
Not fairy tales, Shogun standing tall. You, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run